Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this Lasko 6-inch personal clip fan. Now I have an older version of this fan, one without the fused plug, where they actually took a adapter and put it onto the regular plug with a fused plug on the other end to comply with the new standards of needing a fused plug on portable fans. Anyway, this is a newer one with the fused plug already on it, obviously. Pretty basic, but a pretty nice design as well. Here we have the front of the fan. We can see it's all plastic, except for the spring here, and of course the motor, and some hardware. But we have plastic blades, Lasko logo. Of course, this can be turned in whatever direction you'd like to see the Lasko logo in. We can see that the blades don't use up the whole inside of the housing here for protection. You can see they're more towards the back here than in the center. To take the front off to do cleaning on the blades, simply find these little clips here and work your way around pulling them off. It's kind of a harder thing to do, and I believe this one has 4 of them on it, but once you get about 2 of them, it'll pop right off. So here you have the front fan guard. Here you have the blades themselves. They seem to be on there pretty well. I can't pull it off really. Yep, they're on there. Spins pretty decently as well. This fan has never really been used. But behind it we can see ventilation for the motor and some Phillips screws for accessing the motor compartment. It looks like this back here can also be turned to be slipped off if you rotate it, but it looks like it's locked in place. You can rotate the back here out of these notched areas. You can see it kind of coming out right there, and then this back part of the protector will come off as well. Of course, it's harder to get off with the blades on there as tight as they are, but at least we know that they won't come off. So I'm going to go ahead and clip our front assembly back on here for protection. There we go, and it's locked back in place. On the back of the fan, we find a little tiny carrying handle thing. We find our variable speeds of 0, which is off, 2, which is high, and 1, which is low. Of course, we have our nice turn knob here, so you can just reach behind and turn, and you'll know how many clicks you're turning it. Unlike some fans with the switch that slides back and forth, you have to try to line up it in the middle if you'd like whatever setting is in the middle of the switch. So it's nice to have a turn switch like this. On the bottom we have a sticker. There's some information about the fan. We can also rotate it on its clip here, like so. It has to lock into one of these notches, so you can't have it in between them, or else, well, it works, but it's not really locked into place. It'll probably want to lock into one of them. I haven't had this fan for too long, but this rubber here is already starting to yellow. Within the clip, we can find some information here. Looks like some model number information. An interesting thing with these Lasko clip fans is that instead of the spring being in this area back here and then pushing on the outer clip, here they actually use a spring to push on the clip, which I actually think is a better design, as there's not so much tension on it as if it were a spring down in here. So a very unique design as well, having the spring out here on the clamp. I believe it has a 6-foot long cord. So let's go ahead and take our twist tie off here. Let me stretch it out here just to see. Yep, it's 6 feet long. Here we have a warning tag. And of course our fused plug again. You are not able to replace the fuse within the plug, but I suppose it isn't recommended, and I probably don't recommend doing it, but if it does go bad, you can just put a different plug on the cord, making sure that none of the components inside have shorted or anything bad like that has happened. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to set the fan down here. I'm going to plug it in to a extension cord I have sitting here. Okay, so we have it plugged in, and let's go ahead and turn it on. We'll turn it on low first. It's nice and quiet. Pushes a very nice breeze on low. Let's move it up to high. A little bit louder, but still quiet. Pushes a much better breeze than low. But of course, low is supposed to be low and high is supposed to be high, so what do you expect? Still a very nice sound, though. It's not annoying or anything. Very nice. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Has a pretty nice spin down. It doesn't stop immediately, so it's not too gummed up in there at all. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this quick little look at this Lasko 6-inch personal clip fan. Also, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.